Lying victim who accused Kavanaugh of gang raping her just woke to her worst nightmare. Do lie. Democrats know that too, as they can relate for doing the same for some kind of gain. Now that the Kavanaugh sexual misconduct scandal has passed and the honorable judge rightfully got his Supreme Court seat, all of his accusers have strangely dropped out of sight. For weeks we heard from these victims spewing their harrowing tales of enduring horrible attacks allegedly perpetuated by Brett Kavanaugh. Of all the outlandish claims, the worst, and hardest to believe, was brought on by Judy Munro-Leighton. Munro-Leighton has been missing in action since the confirmation and now probably wishes everyone has forgotten about her. Unfortunately for this wannabe victim, she flat out lied about being gang raped several times by Kavanaugh. Not a shocker, nor is it that she admitted she did it for attention. Didn't they all? All those protesters and Democrats screaming "Believe all women and women don't lie" have nothing to say right now after Munro-Leighton came out with her admission that she made it all up. People do lie. Democrats know that too, as they can relate for doing the same for some kind of gain. Waiting for response from Dems who said "believe all women" during Kavanaugh case after Judy Munro-Leighton admitted to lying. Kavanaugh didn't abuse her, Dems did, and she's not a victim there, she's a participant. Munro-Leighton almost ruined a good man's life who had worked hard for decades to earn his spot in the Supreme Court. Kavanaugh's wife and young children will likely never fully recover from this embarrassment they endured on the world stage for weeks. Well, it looks like it's all catching up to this accuser now, who should have known it was coming. Her 15 minutes of fame is now a lifetime of infamy. However, that's the least of her worries after what she just woke up to. Fox News reports. Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley on Friday referred a woman who'd accused Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh of raping her several times in the backseat of a car to the Justice Department for materially false statements and obstruction. Kavanaugh, confirmed to the High Court on October 6, was infamously accused by multiple women of sexual assault and misconduct before the confirmation. Judy Munro-Leighton, according to Grassley's office, alleged that Justice Kavanaugh and a friend had raped her several times each in the backseat of a car. Those accusations were made via a Jane Doe letter provided to Senator Kamala Harris, a California Democrat and committee member, Grassley's office wrote. Upon further investigation, however, inconsistencies in the story emerged. Given her relatively unique name, committee investigators were able to use open-source research to locate Ms. Munro-Leighton and determine that she, 1, is a left-wing activist, 2, is decades older than Judge Kavanaugh, and 3, lives in neither the Washington, D.C. area nor California, but in Kentucky, Grassley's office wrote. Under questioning by committee investigators, Ms. Munro-Leighton admitted, contrary to her prior claims, that she had not been sexually assaulted by Kavanaugh and was not the author of the original Jane Doe letter, Grassley's office wrote in a Friday referral to the DOJ. When directly asked by committee investigators if she was, as she had claimed, the Jane Doe from Oceanside, California who had sent the letter to Senator Harris, she admitted no, I did that as a way to grab attention. I am not Jane Doe, but I did read Jane Doe's letter. I read the transcript of the call to your committee. I saw it online. It was news. In short, during the committee's time-sensitive investigation of allegations against Judge Kavanaugh, Ms. Munro-Leighton submitted a fabricated allegation, which diverted committee resources. When questioned by committee investigators, she admitted it was false, a ploy, and a tactic, Grassley's office wrote. She was opposed to Judge Kavanaugh's confirmation. Sen Judiciary. Today, Chairman Chuck Grassley referred Judy Munro-Leighton to the Justice Department for investigation for making materially false statements to the committee during the course of its investigation. Friday's referral to the DOJ was not the first time Grassley has asked for an investigation into Kavanaugh's accusers. Last week, Grassley referred attorney Michael Avenatti and client Julie Swetnick, who'd accused Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct, for criminal investigation regarding a potential conspiracy to provide false statements to Congress and obstruct its investigation. Avenatti is also a potential 2020 Democratic presidential candidate and works as the attorney for adult film star Stormy Daniels, who maintains she had a sexual encounter with President Trump years before his election. Avenatti represented Swetnick, who accused Kavanaugh during confirmation proceedings of being involved in or present at gang and train rapes at high school parties in the 1980s. Kavanaugh denied all the claims against him.